time for our advent calendar. Do you think? It's time for your advent calendar. Where's number 3, babes? Where's number 3 here? Oh, here. Ooh. Good? Yeah. I've done my advent calendar today. Hey, is it good? Is it good? Anyway, guys, so it's day 3. What did I do today? Well, clean the house pretty much. As you can hear, my washing machine is still on. I'm still doing some washing. But anyway, I've got good news already about Philippines. And after yesterday's devastation of this typhoon, I was so worried, and I hardly have done anything without watching the live Facebook live of this TV radio station back home, and it's called the DWNX. Thank you so much, guys. Shout out to you. And you had actually in a way comforted me, because I was monitoring what was going on in the whole of Pickle region, most particularly in Gainsan and Naga. So it was a bit of a relief, although I was glued to it. Even when I was doing the chores, I was cooking, I was washing dishes, I was doing my washing. As you can hear, my washing machine is really noisy at the moment. I don't know why it's so noisy. I have no idea. But anyway, it was really quite comforting to know that although devastation was happening back home, I could see what was really going on. I had communication with my sister up until I think about 2 o'clock back home. Then from then onwards, we didn't hear from them up until now. And I'm quite relieved that although it was really strong wind, as my sister described it last night, it was very scary. But everything is fine. It seems like everybody's safe, and thank God for that, and we're very grateful. So it's a grateful Tuesday for us, as every day anyway. But it's just quite funny that my sister sent photos of my mom's orchids, because my mom was quite worried about her orchids. She has beautiful orchids, And bear in mind, it's December, and in Philippines, because of the warm weather, my mom's orchids were thriving. So she was worried, obviously, about that. But then my sister sent these photos, and oh my goodness, it's as if there was no typhoon at all, as if they were just sitting there pretty. It's just beautiful. They're really tough. And we were laughing about it, because we said that my brother apparently said, well, jokingly said that the wind was not strong enough, because my mom's orchids was not damaged at all. My mom was saying earlier that if the orchids snapped or they're all broken, and just tie it somewhere, and she'll fix it when she gets back. Because my parents are actually back in Cavite right now. They're not in Bicol, so they're really worried. I think it's the first time that they've been away when typhoon hits Bicol. But anyway, I'm just grateful and thankful that everyone is okay. Now we're back to normal. Also, the water, although it did quite rise up quite quickly, my sister said, it went down pretty quickly. The next morning they started cleaning. So basically, her and my brother have cleaned the whole house and outside and the garden pretty much all day. So apart from, there was no network at all, because they were all down. So that's why they couldn't communicate with us. So since there was no network, and they didn't have any internet whatsoever, they just cleaned all day basically. I know what it's like. I mean, I was brought up in it. I grew up in it up until I was in my teens, like 19, 20, something like that, because since then I left Philippines and traveled abroad. So I know exactly what it's like. I know how they feel when this tragedy happened. You worry so much. Nevertheless, you have to remain calm. But anyway, and thank you for everybody that helped us pray as well for the safety of everyone back home. So thank you. Thank you everybody. Thank you. It's my boy. His jumper today is a Father Christmas. He's got more Christmas jumpers than me and my husband. Look at it. It's so cute. You're so much better too. I'm so much better too. You've not changed. The thing is, every day you do that, you haven't changed your shirt.
Could be me and my shadow. Oh, you're too young to remember that.
It looks like you haven't changed your shirt.
I have changed my shirt. I've been to work. It's my work shirt. Where is number 3? Number's that? That's 2 from
You've done it yesterday.
Yeah, we put the numbers back up, so I'm going to search. Oh, I got it.
Where? Oh, there. Even I can't see it.
I got it. 3. I got it. 3. Open that. I'm still waiting for the free airline tickets. Chocolates again. See?
Oh, is that the same again? See?
Yeah, you can have that. Sorry. Do you want that one?
Thanks.
You can have that one. You're not allowed to have those. You're not old enough.
Oh, okay. Hi everyone. Hello everybody. You haven't got your treat, have you? Have you had your advent calendar today? Have you? You haven't. Wait. Shall we wait for Daddy? We need to bake. We need to bake a brownie for your vet. Because you're going to go and see them tomorrow. We need to say thank you for them. Because they looked after you. Hey? What do you think? Hey? You're going to help Mommy? Warm here now. Yes, guys, today is day 4 of our Vlogmas. And for today, I would like to share with you a recipe. This is my chocolate brownie recipe, and we are going to make it for the vets that looked after my boy for the past year. We're going to have, my Pickle is going to have his follow-up checkup tomorrow after his teeth extraction and the polish and cleaning of all that palaver with his teeth last Friday. They've been looking after Pickle for the past year, really. So even if we moved quite away from them, we've decided to stay with them anyway rather than transferring into another practice. We've decided to stay there, which it just means we have to drive 20 minutes to half an hour to get to them. But hey, they look after us, so we're happy with that. Most especially they look after my boy. So anyway, today I am going to bake them some chocolate brownies. You know, it's Christmas as well, and it's just to say thank you and to show our appreciation for looking after us and the boy. So anyway, I have here, at the moment I've got some bowl, I've got my whisk, I have got teaspoon for vanilla extract, I have a sieve. We have to sieve the sugar and the flour and the cocoa powder. So anyway, let me show you all the ingredients. So here we have 75 grams of dark chocolate, roughly chopped. We have 115 grams of butter. We need 4 eggs, but we have to whisk that. We have to beat it a little bit later on. We need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I have 400 grams of caster sugar. I know it seems to be a lot of sugar, but hey, that's why it's a treat. You're not supposed to eat it all at once. So anyway, we're going to sieve that as well. I also have here plain flour, 150 grams. We're going to sieve it with this 25 grams of cocoa powder. I have 115 grams of chocolate chip. This is the dark one, the dark chocolate chips. And also the last but not the least, we need 115 grams of chopped walnuts. So, shall we start? To start with, guys, we need to put our butter and our chopped dark chocolate in a heat-proof bowl. And then, okay, so that's your butter, as we say it here in the UK. Butter, your chopped dark chocolates. And then you need to put this bowl over a pan of simmering water. I think they're all melted. Just make sure that it's not boiling hot, guys, because you don't want to cook your eggs when you mix it there. Right, well, it's cooling down a little bit. I am going to sieve the sugar. I do not want a lumpy sugar in it. That's good. Just to remove all the lumps. And then I am going to beat the eggs just ever so lightly. Right, there's 4 large eggs, free range. Beat the eggs just a little bit. So that's that. Cool enough, yeah. Then I'm going to put the sugar first. It's a lot of sugar, isn't it? So that's your sugar. Put 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Put it straight there. Get all of that goodness out of it. Put the eggs. Small this here. And then we're going to whisk it all together. This is one of the easiest thing I bake. Make sure that you have all your ingredients at hand, because honestly the most difficult part of this, well, not difficult, but it's the most time consuming part of this, is just really the preparation of all the ingredients. So make sure you have all your ingredients at hand so that you don't get frustrated whenever you try to look for things, you know. So it's all mixed up. Now we're going to, right, so next thing we do is we sieve flour and the cocoa powder into the mixture. And then we mix. You can add your chocolate chips and your walnuts and continue mixing. Oh my goodness, guys, you should see this. Oh, this is going to be gooey in the middle, crispy on the outside, and believe me, my husband doesn't like anything chocolate flavored stuff, or chocolate flavored cakes or anything baked, but this one he even puts it in his lunchbox. Let's not over mix it. Let's just make sure that all the flour had been mixed together, that there's no lumps, and all your nuts and chocolate chips are well incorporated together. Okay, so that's our mixture, guys. It's looking good and yummy. So I have here a cake tin, measures 7 by 8.5 inches, because I do not have the 7 by 11 tin. Having said that, I've always made it in this tin, so it's okay. I've greased this tin with butter and then lined it with a parchment paper so they don't stick together, and easy, you know, it'll be easy to come off later on. And then we pour it here, pour it in there. My goodness, this is chocolatey and nutty. My goodness. Okay guys, so this is a treat. Yeah, don't eat too much of it because this has got a lot of sugar. So this is lovely with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, but maybe not with a cup of hot chocolate because this is already chocolatey as it is. But hey, if you enjoy it, why not? Just don't overdo it, people. Actually, because of all the chocolate in it and the cocoa powder, and the chocolate that we use are all dark chocolate, so there's no extra sugar to it really. And then we bake it into a preheated oven for 35 minutes. If you have a gas oven, it's gas mark 5, 190 degrees C or 375 Fahrenheit. I don't know what happened to my eye today, guys. I've got quite a red eye on my right side. I don't know why. I think it's time for Advent calendar. Look, today is 4. So that is your... Found it straight away. Whoa, look at that. Oh, can you get in? What is it today? Today it's an elf. I didn't realise. Mommy didn't realise. You got different characters in your Advent calendar. The first one was a snowman. What was the second one? It was a gingerbread man. The third one was a present. And today is an elf. Guys, don't worry guys. This is doggy chocolate. Look. There's a pattern on the back of it. Oh, we didn't realise. And this is my boys. All gone? Done. That's for the day. That's all you get for today. Was it nice? Oh, good. Good. This is what Pickle's Advent calendar looks like. It's an Advent calendar for dogs, really. It's not for humans. So the chocolate's edible for dogs. I don't know how it is compared to our chocolate, but anyway, he only gets it for Christmas, and any chocolate treats he gets only for Christmas. We might wrap another present for him, like a chocolate present, but usually it lasts for a year. If we give him a chocolate present for Christmas, it lasts for a year, because I don't give it all the time, especially now that he was put on a diet because he's put on a bit of weight. Because when he was ill, he was put on steroids, and one of the side effects of steroids is the appetite, basically. So he just eats anything and everything you put in front of him, just uncontrollably, and so we had to put him on a diet. Oh, I think it's done. Let's see. There you go. So we're just going to let it cool down, and then once it's completely cooled down, we're going to slice it and then put it in a container ready for tomorrow. Oh yes, guys, I have a gas oven, so I had to put 35 minutes. I had to add another 10 minutes because it was still pretty much liquid in the middle, but now it's okay. I put it to a further 10 minutes baking time, and it's still a little bit soft in the middle, but it's okay because it's gonna carry on cooking like that. So it's going to be crispy on top, like crunchy crispy, but quite gooey and crunchy in the middle as well.
November the 4th.
November?
December even.
You're still in November.
December. I'm a bit behind. December 4, 9, 16, 3, 22, 8. Where the flipping heck? Ah, I got. Oh, it's a pretty one. Look. Oh, I like that one. That's very pretty. Look. Oh, a bit cold looking now.
It's sparkly.
Yeah, but it's blue and cold and icy and. Ugh.
Well, it's 0 degree at the moment, so.
Yeah, well. I'll be freezing this morning at 5 o'clock. I got money. Look. Look at it. Okay. Put things back where you got them from,
Stephen.
Oh look, I got 2 new pence. and a pink one of those. I've got a clue what's in that. Pink. No, you're not a pinky girl, eh?
I am, but I'm not into chocolate. It's just too sweet.